Before we start the video, make sure you check the description to join our giveaways. Celer Network, CELR could hit $0.069 in 2022. Celer Network's cost expectation for the most negative situation will esteem CELR at $0.017 in 2022. Celer Network's past all-time high was on 26 September 2021, where CELR was evaluated at 19 cents. Celer Network's cost simultaneously last week was 2 cents. It has moved by 6,318% in the previous week and is at present at $0.021. In fact, in the beyond 24 hours, CELR has unloaded by 7,402%. There is a slight negative feeling in the crypto market. The drawn-out feeling, notwithstanding, stays bullish and CELR could hit 16 cents in 2023. The absolute coursing supply of Celer Network as of compassing this video was $5,645 454 935,827, and the market cap of CELR stays at $122 632 370. Significant disclaimer. For coins with practically zero data of interest and inexistent verifiable information, the model naturally will show a positive cost expectation. It is basically impossible for our AI bot to interpret white paper, tokenomics and group trustworthiness. The coin's value that you are going to see beneath can fall definitely contingent upon many variables, so if it's not too much trouble, contribute astutely in the wake of actually looking at the group and ventures white paper. This ongoing value expectation is finished by a machine doing the math, and the model is still in the early beta stages. It should rigorously not be taken as a speculation guidance. Albeit the best designers are presently tweaking and refreshing the calculation, no human has confirmed the cost anticipated underneath, so kindly utilize your watchfulness and pursue a choice carefully. Our Celer Network cost expectation model considers a great deal of data of interest and factors to give the rough worth of CELR before long to come. No calculation, be that as it may, can be 100% precise, however we endeavor to present to you the most reliable cost expectation by utilizing a high-level AI/ML information crunching model. The information focuses remember Celer Networks for chain development of coins for August 2022 and past authentic information. Celer Networks absolute exchanging volume on trades for August 2022 and past authentic information. Celer Network social feeling for August 2022 and past verifiable information. Celer Network's impending guide and developer action for August 2022 and past verifiable information. Celer Network's enormous whale developments and their hodling designs for August 2022 and past verifiable information. Celer Network's cost developments in light of different exchanging pointers like Bollinger Bands, RSI, moving averages, both S&E, MACD, and something else for August 2022 and past verifiable information. Celer Network price prediction. Celer Network has had a momentous 2021. To work on the most recent CELR cost forecast, we have split the expectation by transient Celer Network cost expectation and long-haul Celer Network cost expectation. As of compassing this video, CELR had an exchanging volume of $2,197.30 Celer Network has increased by 23% in the beyond 30 days. As per our examination temporarily, Celer Network cost expectation for October 2022 shows the typical cost of CELR at $0.051, and the most noteworthy conceivable cost for October 2022 would be $0.055. Further, as per our examination in the long haul, Celer Network cost expectation for February 2023 shows the typical cost of CELR at 13 cents, and the most elevated conceivable cost for February 2023 would be 14 cents. Celer Network cost expectation 13 August 2022. Celer Network's cost for 13 August 2022 as indicated by our examination ought to run between $0.024 to $0.028, and the typical cost of CELR ought to be around $0.026. Celer network cost expectation 18 August 2022. Celer network's cost for 18 August 2022 as per our examination ought to run between $0.029 to $0.033, and the typical cost of CELR ought to be around $0.031. Celer network cost expectation 23 August 2022. Celer network's cost for 23 August 2022 as per our investigation ought to go between $0.033 to $0.038, and the typical cost of CELR ought to be around $0.035. Celer network cost expectation 2 September 2022. Celer network's cost for 2 September 2022 as per our examination ought to run between $0.041 to $0.047, and the typical cost of CELR ought to be around $0.044. Celer network cost expectation October 2022. Celer network's cost for October 2022 as per our examination ought to go between $0.048 to $0.055, and the typical cost of CELR ought to be around $0.051. Celer network cost expectation November 2022. Celer network's cost for November 2022 as indicated by our investigation ought to go between 5 cents to $0.058, and the typical cost of CELR ought to be around $0.054. Celer network cost expectation December 2022. Celer network's cost for December 2022 as indicated by our investigation ought to go between $0.053 to $0.061, and the typical cost of CELR ought to be around $0.057. Celer network's long-term price prediction. Celer network's drawn-out price prediction beneath is a gander at CELR's future possibility concerning cost. Celer network was most recently seen at $0.021, with a market cap of $122,632,370, and exchanging volumes of $2,197,130 CELR's value expectation is conceivable by examining verifiable cost activity, current turns of events and social feeling from the local area. Celer network cost expectation 2022. Celer network's cost for 2022 as indicated by our examination ought to run between $0.046 to $0.069, and the typical cost of CELR